Alright, we made it to a creek. We're gonna take you on a little hike to some hot springs. If I can make it across without falling. Like I already did. It's normal. I just don't say nothing no more. I do pretty good. There's the moment I don't say nothing, I fall. Yeah, it's a pretty nice little stream area. Got Tony over there with Tony's Adventures. You may get across this water. See, people always leaving their damn trash everywhere. But here we go. I'll get back with you once we get closer to some hot springs. Got this little lizard we saw crawling around. Don't know if you can see the lizard over there. He's trying to get away from us. He's under that rock. He's a big old guy. Yeah. So far, that's the only wildlife we've seen. Now we're gonna climb up this hill. I'll see if I can get you a better view of him running from this side. He's a big little blue belly. A big guy. Nah, I'll be back to you when I make it up.
You ready?
So we're making it down our way down from up that way. Gotta go to maybe possibly run into some snakes. There are signs along the road up that way that says possible rattlesnakes, so we gotta be careful for them. They might want to live in this stuff. I'm not sure. I thought they would want a house or something. Not live in the wild, but shoot.
We're just next to it right now?
Well, next to it, yeah, for now. Whatever these huts are, these are pretty freaking cool. Ooh. Heard something up in that way, but that's pretty cool. Well, not raw huts. Just the life did that. I'm pretty sure this is prime real estate for some rattlesnakes.
Definitely rattlesnakes.
We'll get back with you guys in a little bit. So we hit this area. Want to show you guys the color in all these plants. Beautiful.
So you walk down a little bit further here now.
Something's been running through them though. Maybe some coyotes. Nice little trees. Just want to bring you guys along with me through all these bushes. So if I get bit by a rattlesnake, at least I got it on camera.
Yeah, it might not get posted though.
This seems like rattlesnake territory.
These bushes got pretty tall pretty quick. This is crazy. There's like little trails and paths in between.
Yeah, it did get tall pretty quick.
We could hide in these things.
I say we go this way.
That sounds good to me.
I'm trying to find the way that like least look like a. Damn, I'm all tongue twisted right now. Yeah, I believe that's where the hot springs are.
Yeah?
Or just past them. I always use them as like a landmark. Now, remember, I haven't been here since I was like 13.
Okay, so this is some old information that he has. So
Yeah, but they might have dried up by now.
apparently there's let's see if that's still around.
Alright, I'm gonna probably go this way. I'll get back with you guys when I find my way out of this stuff. So right here's some more water runoff from the hot spring. There should be another one that comes out of the ground right here. Yeah. If you go down this way, you'll hear it bubbling, but I tend to stay a little farther away from those.
There's a concrete ledge over here too.
The concrete ledge is kind of, I think, when I was a kid, the water used to run down over it.
Bro, so they used to run a lot more water out here.
Yeah, but it also depends on the year, because you can see that it used to be a lot more than what it is now.
Yeah.
You can smell it, and you're gonna see the big one coming up. I'll get back with you guys when we find the big one. Well, before, I'll explain this area right here. So this, all this right here, we used to not be able to walk in. All this used to,
coming out of the ground right there.
that's the cool one, I'm gonna show you in a minute. All this right here used to be underwater from that one right here that I was telling you about. They might have capped it.
It's not cold outside.
There might be some rattlesnakes or something right here.
It is definitely not cold outside, so that is coming out nice and hot.
Yeah, there's a little tunnel.
Damn, that's a...
Don't know if there's any snakes in there or something, but all this used to be underwater. All this.
Oh, that shit's hot.
All right, now I'm gonna show you the big ones. I fell in this when I was a kid and got my ankle burnt.
Look at that. I never knew about this at all.
So these bubble down
This is crazy. You can really smell the sulfur too.
and they go back into the ground. It goes back in the ground right here, bubbles back up
Wow.
over here.
That's cool. And this just runs constantly. The gate's open. I'm just walk in there.
You gotta be careful, you can fall in.
Yeah.
And don't touch the water here, the water is extremely hot.
Well, I'm well aware. It's
See, this is old.
like 80
Yeah, old hot springs.
Wow.
They try to pipe it off, but it don't work.
Whoa.
People don't know about this, and it stinks bad. This water is really, really hot. This is about like 300, 400 degree water.
Wow.
But yeah, they used to be able to control it right
Yeah,
here, but they don't mess with it
smells like
anymore.
rotten eggs. Nice and sulfury.
They try to control it, but they really couldn't keep it off. And then over here is where it runs underground and boils up over here. And as you work your way down that way, it gets a little better, but before this road is here, it was all natural.
Wow.
But they built the road up here. They got that.
Yeah, it's warm right here by the hot spring.
We're gonna walk.
It looks like it runs all the way down that way too.
I'm gonna take Tony down this way real quick and then we'll be back. So, all this water's cool water. It's not really hot. The hot springs
Looks like a
are
lot of calcium.
over there. Well, it's extra runoff from the hot springs, but it's just running down the hill.
Yeah.
Before, when I was a kid, all this used to be palm trees with birds and everything flying through it, like parakeets and stuff. But now, since they ran a road through it, they messed it up. I understand it's like private land technically, but it's like nature beautifulness.
Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't make a lot of things private other than like the fact for safety, like the toxic fumes or dangerous fumes and stuff.
And now we're gonna work our way off this road so we're not in the main site. The only thing we gotta watch out right here is I see water. Yeah, let's walk our way back into the road and then I'll get back with you guys in a little bit. So all this cooler water runs from the mountain this way. It's really hard to get to. But this is also the water that feeds the hot spring that's over there. And I'll take you along to see this hot spring. It used to be more mineralized when I was younger. It runs. They have it going up this way. It's really starting to cool down right here. And it gets right here. And then down towards this way should meet the main stream. Yeah, no, it's still warm. I still see it steaming. Unless it's coming in the ground and coming back out still. Yeah. I see it bubbling out of the ground. Right there. I don't know if that picked up the camera. Yeah, that's where it's coming out of the ground. That's flowing. That's bubbling up. Yeah, it's some of the natural mineralization. Yeah, it flows. Comes down. And there's another hot spring right here. Whew. I won't go down. This one comes out of the rock right there. Works its way this way. And that's where it meets into the stream. Yeah, a lot of people don't know these hot springs right here. See how the sulfur built up in the ground and then this water goes down. And then this water is actually cold as stuff. And then the water that comes out over here, you can see the steam. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to leave your hand in that too hot. Too long. And we got a big waterfall right there. But this is where it mixes. See, like right here feels like a bathtub. Ooh, you gotta be careful. Some extra hot to come. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Really beautiful. Yeah, it's rockier and harder, but if you follow the path this way, you're good. I just wanted to show you the hot spring along the rock too.
Do we go on the other side or stay on this side?
We can stay on this side. I'm just showing these guys some of this river. And some of our passage back. I am not using the heated seats when I get back. I don't suggest you guys come this way or come near here, just for the simple fact that I'm not guaranteed of your safety, or you're not getting in trouble. You may get in trouble. Just want to give you a heads up. Yeah, I'm taking Tony through these rocks. It's a little more next to the water. Could possibly be more snakes, but it's nice to take a little different way than the way you go. Usually though, all this is flooded. Usually. If you guys do decide to come here and see these hot springs, at least don't make it all nasty and leave it trash. Clean up after yourself. Maybe they might start letting us see more cool stuff like this. I'll get back with you guys later. We made it back to where we started almost. We just gotta do some downhill descending. And this is what I mean about people. Quit leaving your trash everywhere.
Quit painting on the rock.
Quit leaving your underwear. Alright. My ideal is to jump on that rock to that rock to that rock without falling and eating shit. I don't know if I should go. Yeah, so hopefully I don't fall. Oh! Like a ballerina.
Wet right here too.
Yeah, it was wet. Don't put your foot in the bushes. The water runs down right there. All right, now we're gonna see if Tony can record it while I have or jump across it while recording like me.
I'm not going to.
Dang, he's in no recording, but let's watch him go across.
I'm gonna break my camcorder, dog. It's not a GoPro, it's not an action cam. That's for leisurely walking.
Oh, it's a leisurely walk. My bad, I didn't mean to take him not a leisurely walk. And I believe we exit this way. Yeah. This is the way we exit. See? The graffiti, man. It's not that bad, honestly.
Yeah, you just gotta really watch your steps. You don't want to take a bad step.
Waterman Canyon Hot Springs. This is where we're at today.
I would have never known.
Got some mushrooms growing right there. Wow.